Well, the first day of the Toyota series here at Guntersville Lake is canceled, and it's actually decent weather right now, but around 2 or 3 o'clock today it's supposed to have some severe thunderstorms and tornadoes, and it's a good reason to cancel it, because last thing you want somebody trying to rush in to weigh in at the last minute. I had to weigh in until 4:30, so I was going to be stuck out in it, and many other anglers were. So to have those kind of weather conditions when you're running back to weigh in can be very risky. It can put your life in danger, and for MLF to make that call was a very smart call, and I truly appreciate it. It gave me a chance to get my boat clean, to get some tackle prep. And right here where I'm staying, this is Sweet Springs. Andrew Norby has this awesome venue. Let me take you a look around. It's got 10 houses over there, tiny homes. It's got 4 behind me here. We're staying in one of these, and in a beautiful lake here. It's a wedding venue, super amazing venue. But one of the things I'm gonna do is go down here to the pond and put y'all on the chesty and show y'all. This is the 48. Missile 48 is an amazing wacky rig bait. It's a finessier version of a Senko or traditional stick bait. It's a little thinner. It's still got that same tantalizing fall that wiggles back and forth, but the 48's really, when you're going, like this pond is spring fed, I think, because it's pretty clear. But when you're going to situations like this where it's super clear and you want something a little more finessey, the 48, you need to check them out. Super great bait. I'm gonna take some of these down there with the chesty and let you see just how awesome they are at catching fish. So let's go on down. So here it is. This is the 48 Goby bite. It's got the pearlish bottom, green pumpkin back with the blue flake in there. This one right here, for this time of year when the bluegill are kind of pale, got the whiter bellies, not quite chartreuse. You know, it's February right now, so this right here is going to imitate a bluegill perfectly. And I'm going to put it on the Gamakatsu G finesse with the titanium weed guards. This right here is going to be a deadly combination. Another thing that's pretty cool about these 48s is that they've got, I don't know if you can read it right there, but it says rig here, and it's got a line, like a double arrow, and that's how you know where the very center is, so that you can run the hook in just like that, no problem. Make sure you're in the center every time, and that's a pretty cool feature. Missile 48. So I don't know if you'll be able to see the fish, especially with the ripple, but there is been several fish right around this dam here. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see them on the camera, but we'll see if we can get some bites on this 48. I really can't see them good with my glasses because of that ripple. It's too much chop. But there's been a bunch of them hanging around right in here somewhere. Let's see if this will get it done. I'm throwing this on the Sticks number 2 rod. You see the number 2 right there. It's a 7.2 medium action rod, perfect for light finesse. I like this when I'm throwing it a little heavier than a super light, like Drop Shot or Neko, or like a Demiki, you know, something super light, 8-pound test. I like to go to the number 1, but the number 2, I got 10-pound tests, Seaguar Tatsu with Seaguar Smackdown braid, high vis. That way I can see the line pop if a fish hits it as soon as it hits the water, or it's sitting there fluttering down. You can see your line jump with that high vis. So just cast it out there and see the high vis line. I can see that pop if a fish grabs it. water's pretty clear. If that ripple goes away, I'll be able to see them and actually pinpoint the casts. Oh, that's bass. Can you see the rock? Right there by the rock is bass. See what he thinks this 48. Oh, he didn't act like he was interested. These fish have been very funny acting. I've tried. Oh, I got one. That's a baby though. I didn't set the hook very hard because I could see him. I knew he wasn't the big one I want. The big one I want's right there. I don't know if you see that big one. These fish are acting funny. I don't know if they're keying on crayfish, so the wacky rig is not the best bet for them, or if they're keying on these bluegill, because I see so many bluegill. But the way that they've been hugging the bank line makes me think that they are more on the crayfish bite. But I have tricked a few with the wacky rig 48. Yeah, you can see the bluegill. There's bluegill cruising down these banks. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at that bass right there. I don't know if you can see that. Right there at that lay down. Big old bass. Let's see. Here he comes. You got it. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Oh, I didn't set the hook hard. I didn't set the hook hard, so I didn't get it to the bar, but man, that was a good fish. Money on the line, I would have jacked him hard, but oh, I just leaned into it a little bit. That's funny. That's still not the ones we're looking for, surprisingly. That was a good one. That was 2.5. Good fish. But there's some bigger ones I've seen cruising around here. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a stud, one you want to weigh in a tournament. There's some decent fish sitting in this hole earlier today. Oh, I don't know if you saw that. One just came out of that pipe. Oh, he got it. I jacked him a little harder. He won to 48. So when you set the hook harder, you jack them, you get them hooked good. You saw that it's got, you can see that G-finesse hook's got a big barb on it. So I mean, you've got to give it a little ump when you set the hook, but it sticks them. It's a pretty fish. It's got a little break in his spine, his little lateral line. Well, it has his back spine, dorsal fin. But I'll put him back. See, that's a few fish I've caught on this 48, and it's barely worn a hole. They're pretty durable. That's what I like about them. Also, is that that was a nice bass right there. Whoop. That's a nice one right there. There's another one. 48 strikes again. Whoop. He slung it off. Slung it off. See how I popped him a little harder than that other one I missed. I mean, you can't get any better. I don't know if you see that, but you can't get any better spot. Ah, good one. Cute little fish. It's obviously a bunch of them right here. Oh, look, I can see like 3 more right there. But obviously there's a bunch of them right here with the, I should have thrown that pack of 48s in my back pocket, but lesson, throw the extra pack of lures in your pocket when you're fishing around a pond so you don't have to go back to your truck to catch them. Well, there you have it, the Missile 48. If you have not tried these and you want a more finessey version of a stick bait, the Missile 48 gets the job done. I didn't catch any big ones, but this right here is always a blast. Everywhere I go, I catch a bunch of fish on it, and it does catch you big ones, especially when it's the right time of year. I think right now it's a little early. When you get around April, these are gonna put some fish in the boat for sure, biggins. But Missile 48, this is Goby Bite, one of my favorite colors. We got a bunch of different great colors out there, but check them out at Missile. You're not gonna want to miss these.